So I just completed the fourth encounter finally. After 4 weeks of trying. It feels good. Granted, with my slow learning disability, it took a long time. But I had someone that would pretty much stood by me the entire time, telling me, "Hey, this is where it goes. This is what it is. This is how you do it." And it actually really fucking helped because most LFGs don't do that. And I got to thank Draco for that because he helped me through the whole thing, and I wouldn't have completed it without him. So my thoughts of fourth encounter is pretty much you just got to communicate. Your key is communicate. You got to know how to communicate, which goes with which guardian. Make sure your guardians don't look similar to each other, so you can all look completely different. If it's all hunters, make sure you have every single detail of your armor completely different from everyone else. You don't need to worry about color. You just need to worry about the arms or anything like that. For example, for warlocks, you can use the four-arm chest piece that you get from Buddha Nightmares, or a Crota chest piece from Crota's End. As you can see here, it's completely different than with great details. It will show the details on it, but for small details, it would not show very well. So for me, I usually use the Speaker's Insight, which allowed me to be able to sit there and actually focus on, hey, my guardian is Flyhead Guardian. Or I use the Sharkhead. I use these details so people know, hey, the Flyhead goes with the Streaker, because this is the ghost I was using earlier. This is the most easiest ghost to know, because it literally looks like a Streaker. So we call it Streaker Ghost goes to Hammerhead or Flyhead. And it actually honestly makes it so much easier when every guardian is completely different than the others. Both chest piece, helmet, arms, make it all unique. Make it as different and more easier to spot than anyone else. If you're a Sinestro Nighthawk, switch it to a different helmet that is easier to pick. Because in fourth encounter, Sinestro Nighthawk is the hardest one to see. The hardest one to see. Due to the fact that you literally have to go underneath it to see the beak. You can't see the beak when you're in the Shell Realm. And when you're in the Shell Realm, only one person at a time, actually no, one person can see a separate guardian. So let's say, for example, Todd can only see me, and I can only see Todd. Now, the four other guardians, well, three other guardians, can see, hey, there's a Titan with a spiky helmet. There's a hunter with the exotic cloak. There is a warlock with stag helmet. Now that would tell you, hey, these are the different type of guardians. I need to find the ghost and put him in the correct one. Now the correct order is from left to right, from 1 to 5, and now, well, 1 through 6 actually. So you deposit in the correct order of which guardian goes where. So if guardian me with Flyhead is on 2, you grab Streaker Ghost, you put it on 2. Titan with a Falcon Ghost, With a spiky helmet, it's number 4. You grab Falcon Ghost and you put it on Spiky Titan, which is on 4. That's the best way to decipher of which person goes where, and of course, the last person goes to the last hold. So it makes it so much easier when you're actually doing this stuff than people actually making it too. This was actually fun when you figure it out. When you figured out this is fun. It actually is fun. And I made good friends doing LFGs by doing this. If Draco was never there and I joined a LFG, I guarantee you 99% of them would not help me. Or they would kick me out for not knowing. So, it's pretty much, there is a lot harder to find a post that's teaching than it is with no one to do. Granted, when my clanmate is ready, I'll be doing it with them a bunch of times so I can fully understand 4th encounter in case I get teleported every single time. Because I made a guide earlier, it's still uploading. I think it has roughly 3 minutes left, so it'll be uploaded in 3 minutes. The guide of how to do a 4th encounter. I was only teleported inside once. Checking. So the way I did it was making it much easier. I had double shape, which means I had circle. So I just kill ads, do whatever until left and right has got to second stage. Once they have got to second stage, I grab circle, put it on right side. Grab the other circle, put it on left side. Now, when we resurrect from the fake death, now I'm able to grab my 2 keys, which would be triangle and square. I grab the triangle and square, go all the way to the gate, wait until the cipher is completed. Once the cipher is completed, the gate's closed. Well, gate is opened up, and I'm able to exit out. You do that 3 times, and then you're able to actually be done. I think the hardest part out of all of them would actually be the 5-man death, 1-person read.
Yep.
Or 1-person deposit, 5 death. That is by far the hardest one of 4th encounter. Everything else is pretty described by itself of how to do it. You grab a triangle, you put it in a triangle. You grab a square, you put it in a square. If you're holding a square, and your opponent is holding a circle and triangle, you deposit triangle and triangle, circle and circle. Now you're on second stage. Now it is triangle. Because you can still get double shape in second round. Or second phase of the first round. Or second round or third round. So in the second round, you can get double shape. So to do double shape, all you have to do is put the triangle in triangle. And put the triangle in triangle again. Or if the left side, which is circle, needs triangle, you can deposit a triangle on circle. And that will allow you to unlock the key elements to get out of the gate. You grab those 2 shapes, kill the ogre, spawns the knight, kill the 2 knight, grab the shape, leave the area, and now you're free to get everyone else to go. Now, it's very simple, very easy to do. All you have to do is just communicate. That is your key component. If you do not communicate, you will fail. I guarantee you, you will fail. You must have a mic. You have to have a mic. If you don't have a mic, don't bother joining. Communication is 100% key. Only inside should be talking, because they are the ones who deciphering where the shapes to go. The outside is going to call out, hey, mid needs square, mid needs circle, mid needs triangle, right needs triangle, left needs triangle. So we need to deposit that on the one of the guardians. So if my guardian is left of outside and I call, hey, mine is circle, I need circle, they deposit into this circle statue. That statue is going to deposit a circle from a knight. Now I can grab that knight and kill it, grab the circle and deposit on the left statue. That's how you do it outside. You just take what it doesn't need and give to what it does need. That's pretty much all fourth encounter is. It's very simple. You just need to communicate. Your key element is communication. You cannot do the raid if no one's willing to talk. Especially consoles. Consoles take longer to text. That's why you don't see me texting all the time. I only text it to repeat it so everyone, hey, this is what needs to be the correct order. And that much makes it so much easier. So that is the key element of the fourth encounter, is communication. You would not be able to complete it without communication. I promise you. Communication is key to that encounter. It's a absolute requirement.
Checking.
And it needs to be taken care of immediately. Communication is key and it needs to be done.
Hello, Guardian. Welcome.
So that is my thoughts of fourth encounter. I got to say, budget cooked. Granted, I wish I learned it 4 weeks ago, but with my learning disability, it takes a lot for me to learn. And I'm just glad I had a teammate that was patient enough to pretty much hold my hand. He pretty much held my hand throughout the entire thing. I call out what I have, he tells me where to go, I deposit, and it makes the encounter so much easier once I figure out how to do it.
Checking now.
Like, it became easy as pie. Once you have fully learned fourth encounter, it's like a bike you never forget to ride. It becomes so much easier. Because it's literally all about getting rid of the shapes that does not match yours. So mine's a square, and the background is a triangle and a circle. So you got to deposit triangle and a circle in the correct statue. So triangle, triangle, circle, and circle. Second round, triangle and a square. Now I got to deposit a triangle and a square and a circle. Now the other side will be depositing a square for me. So when I kill the ogre, now I'm able to go in,
Right away, Guardian.
kill the knight, and the background says triangle, circle. So I need to kill 2 knights, grab the 2 shapes, and get the fuck out. Do that 3 times, and it makes it so much easier. And I have a lot to thank for Draco. He didn't have to help me. He could have made me fucking learn it on my own. He could have kicked me like no my OFGs does. he could have pretty much said, fuck you. You either learn it now or you get the fuck out. But he was fucking kind. He didn't have to help me, but he decided to help me. And that actually says a lot about the 10% of OFGs that was willing to help you. I have done at least 40 OFGs only on 4th Encounter. 25 of them kicked me because I didn't know what I was doing. 14 pretty much stuck me in there.
How can I help?
But I still had difficulty because no one was telling me, hey, this is how you need to do it and break it down correctly for me to actually have a thought process of how to do it. Now, the last team, that was Draco's team. I wouldn't have made it without him. I guarantee you, I would still be doing 4th Encounter. And it makes it so much easier when a teammate goes out of the way and help a teammate. That's a true OFG teammate. That's how every fucking OFG team should be. Who cares about flawless? Who cares about this? Who cares about that? Help your teammates. Granted, I fucking kick people when they decide to come in without a mic and sit there and lie to me and say they know what to do. That's where I draw a line, and that's when I kick people. Because you're going to come in and say, hey, I'm new. Will you really need to teach me? I'll say yes. But do not lie in my face. If you lie in my face, I will not teach you. I will kick you the fuck out. If you come in here not equipped with a mic, when you know every raid requires a mic, you will be kicked. If you have any mic issues, I'll friend you and you can join back and hopefully it's resolved. But if you come here and your mic is muted and you don't want to talk, I will kick you. This is by far the hardest raid to ever exist in Destiny history. Communication is 100% required. And if you don't have mic, you don't need to do the raid.
Isn't just a title.
Get a mic. You can go to $5 below. That's where I got these when my headphones broke. These are $5. They work perfectly. They work perfectly. It takes nearly 5 minutes to go to the store, get a $5 headset, and boom, you're able to communicate. I don't understand why people choose not to use the headphones when they have the icon. When you don't have a headset, this icon disappears. It will look like this. When you have an icon of a mic, it will look like this. So if you have an icon and you're not talking, you have yourself muted and you're choosing not to talk. That would be automatically kick. If you text, hey, I can't hear you. Hey, can you guys hear me? I don't understand. I send you a friend request. You join back. Get it fixed. But if you're choosing not to communicate, that's when I kick you. But 4th Encounter is by far the hardest, but at the same time, the most easiest once you get hang of it. The guide should be uploaded now, so you guys are welcome to go check the video, and hopefully it helped you. Granted, I was only able to be inside once, so I was not able to get insight of the inside 3 times. The guide is inside guide only. But I hope this helped you. I hope the guide helped you. I will see you guys later. If you think the guide helped you, please consider subscribing. It helps my channel. And it makes more people to see my videos. Thanks for the help. Thanks for the
Always
support for
something
over the
new to
years
discover.
that I came back from YouTube. And I wouldn't have gone this far without you guys. And I'm extremely grateful. Thanks for watching. Until next time.